Welcome to another InMotion Hosting video tutorial. My name is Arnel Custodio, and today we will be discussing how to create footers on a WordPress site. We will be using WordPress version 5.9 and the default 2022 theme for this tutorial. By default, WordPress 5.9 provides only one location to create or edit the footers in a WordPress site, the full site editor. To become familiar with the interface of the new full site editor, we are going to review the interface and navigate through different parts of the site. This will allow you to see the structure and understand how to customize the site through the new editor. We will then walk through creating and editing the footer. We will start by logging into a WordPress site. To get to the editor, you can either click on the site name in the top left corner and click on Visit Site, or you can click on Appearance in the main menu and select Editor. If you entered by clicking on Visit Site, then in the menu at the top of the page, click on Edit Site. If you entered through the Appearance menu, then you will already be in the full site editor. You will be looking at the front end of the site in the new full site editor interface. At the top of the page, click on the List View icon. This is the first icon located to the left of the Home option. This will allow you to see the current structure of the WordPress site you're editing. Note that the footer options will vary based on the theme that you're using. The theme demonstrated in this tutorial is the default 2022 theme. If you scroll down the list view, you will eventually find the footer section. The WordPress theme uses block elements, and the widget options can be added and edited using blocks. The footer is a group block, and you can see the added options under the Rows section. In this tutorial, the demo site has a site title and paragraph in the footer section. Either can be removed or edited. If you click on the site title, the block will appear in the editor so that you can edit its contents. There is also the typical menu of options that is available through the three vertical dots to the right of the block. When you work with WordPress, the theme generally dictates how your content will appear. Certain constants, like a footer, are formatted by the template selected for the post or page. If you want to have a different footer for a particular page, then you would need to either edit an existing template or add a new template to the theme. Regardless of how you are creating a footer, the full site editor for the site will be used, and the elements of the footer will consist of blocks from the visual editor. Now we're going to edit the existing footer in this theme to create a custom footer. Keep in mind that most themes will already have formatted templates for a footer. We're going to start by opening the full site editor. Then we're going to find our existing footer. We're going to remove the Powered by WordPress and add some contact information in its place. We will also add social media icons and remove the site title that is there now. You can either scroll to the bottom and click on the footer area, or if you are working on a large site with many pages, use the list view option at the top of the page. Click on the footer block. The Powered by WordPress label is a paragraph, and we can use that same block for the contact information. It's often best to use a contact form for security. For this demo, we're going to use an address and then add a fake link to a contact form. Next, we will remove the site title and add a graphic in its place. Click on the site title block. Delete the block by clicking on its menu and selecting Remove Block. Next, click on the newly added address block and click on Insert Before. You can then select the image block and add an image. Note that the image is too large at first and the caption needs to be removed. You can easily adjust the image to keep the columns created in the existing footer format. The last thing we're going to do is add social media icons in the footer directly underneath the image. To add the block so that it's under the image, click on the address block and click Insert After. You can then add the social icons block. We'll add several social media icons for this tutorial. We will now review the footer by looking at it with respect to the entire page that it's on. You can see immediately that the spacing is not quite right. We want the social media icons to be under the image. Now this can easily be fixed by adding spaces to the address. Once the spacing has been fixed, click on the Save button in the top right corner. Congratulations! You've completed the steps to create a custom footer on your WordPress site. We appreciate you watching, listening, and learning from our tutorials. If you liked the video, please make sure to give us a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.
Check out our InMotion Hosting Support Center for help with your website. We provide thousands of step-by-step guides, videos, and much more to lead you towards making your online project a successful one. You can find us at www.inmotionhosting.com/support.